Ladies and gentlemen, it is your man, Jelani JB Bodie, host of this thing called The Wait a Minute Show, and we are back in the building coming to you once again, Hump Night, Wednesday night, sports night, whatever it is you want it to be, but I'm going to give you your sports fix, and Kawhi has not made a decision yet, and we're going to get into some football talk, and it's right around about that time, so it's time to talk about fantasy football as well. It is us, it is me, it is you, it is whatever you want it to be. It is the Wait a Minute Show, but it is going down. Let's go.
Faro, Jaro.
Blood up on the wall, can you see it? As the people fall from an AK-47, spraying down the hall. Oh, this screaming, this act is so inhuman. This must be living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. My things won't that so man, won't that so man. Your dreams, my things won't that so man. Why would you wanna be right when what's wrong is what's right? In my darkness is light, I have you shining so bright. I give you power and hoes, flashy cars and the clothes, couple pounds of this draw. If you want it, let's go, let's get this money. Money, I see you looking at the money. Money, you bowing down to this money. Money, you're doing something strange for the piece of change. We're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, all I see is bloodthirsty politicians, ultimate vampires, ultimate vampires, ultimate vampires, zombies and ghouls who are ruled by desire, in a world that's burning up with hellfire. Back to scene one, where the damage was done. You need to look in this mirror. Who are you running from? What have you done? What have you done? Can't wipe the blood off your hands. Smear it off if you can. Can't escape from the truth. Deep within lies of proof. The evidence is off the meter. Oh, you're as guilty as your leader. Oh. We're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living
It's the Wait a Minute Show.
This is a podcast.
Indeed. It's the Wait a Minute Show.
Hold up. Wait a minute, show. JD Bodie, that's my bro. Wait a minute, show. My man Pan is on the low. Wait a minute, show. JD Bodie, that's my bro. Wait a minute, show. My man Pan is on the low. Coming straight out of Flake, Michigan. JB Bodie is him again. 2 times Wednesday, Saturday. Show make you wanna sing Donny Hathaway. Facebook Live, Springer.com. It's the Wait a Minute Show, fam. And we drop bombs as we proceed. Just tune in, no need to take a feed. Hanging with the stews. JB, that's my dude. And I don't mean to be rude, but these other shows lame like eating prunes. Facebook got you tweaking. Speakers, eardrums bleeding. JB got what you need. My man Lopez saying yes indeed. Go to thewaitaminuteshow.com to follow all episodes.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? It is your man, Jelani JB Bodie, host of this thing called The Wait a Minute Show, and we are back in the building once again, coming to you Wednesday night, hump night, to give you your sports fix like we always do. Now, I'm going to do it a little bit different this time before I announce my humble co-host. He can wait. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a new addition to the X Squad Radio Network family, so I want you to make sure you are in here on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to listen to your boy like you're listening right now. But also before I come on, 7 o'clock to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you got Woman Crush Wednesday with the homie, the ace, the one and only Tori Grace. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, so X Squad Radio Network is doing it big like we always do. Woman Crush Wednesday with Tori Grace from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you get in here at 7 o'clock so you can go through that, listen to that, and get entertained. And then I'll step in and finish off with the closing material. So again, Woman Crush Wednesdays every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the homie Tori Grace. Get there, ladies and gentlemen. So, it is me, it is he, it is him, and when we're together, they say there go them. It is the one, the only, the L, the O, the P, the A, the N. Lopan is in the building. Indeed. Yeah, so I'm glad to have you here, Lopan, once again. And last week I told you we were not in, was it last week? Was it before one of them weeks? It's been crazy. But recently, me and Lopan have been separated, and, I was on the road and doing some stuff. And once again, I'm out here on the road grinding once again. But Lopan is back in the ATL in the Lions Den Studios, holding it down for me there while I'm grinding out here. Indeed. Yes, so we are glad that you're here. We're going to get into some NBA free agency talk. As you know, it went a little hectic earlier this week, so we'll get into a little bit of that talk and the aftermath of that and some of the guys that are still out there in free agency that is looking for employment. So we'll be talking about that. We'll get into some football news as well. And then you heard me at the beginning. I was talking about fantasy football. So we are right around the corner. Since it is the month of July, training camp will be starting pretty soon. And everyone will be running around trying to figure out who they want to draft, who should they look at, and everything. So we're going to have a fantasy football segment for those that are out there that's trying to find the right player, the right person, the right one for their team. So I'm going to give you a little bit of fantasy football advice. I'm not going to give you too much because there's some people on here that are in the Wait a Minute Show Fantasy Football League, and then they be trying to steal material from me and then use it against me for evil. Indeed. Exactly right, Lopan. So we don't want to give out too much information, but I'm going to help you out, a little bit, a tad bit. And you do not want to miss the end of the show. You want to make sure you stick around for every single minute of the show because I am going to be handing out a Big L award. Yep, Someone's going to get the Big Loser Award to go into the holiday, and that's the only way we know how to do it, is hand it out independently. How about that for play on words? But you don't want to miss that. The Big L Award will be handed out. And last but not least, before I go into my first topic, let's go ahead and make the announcements like we always do. October 18th, 19th, and 20th. Make sure you have made your arrangements, your plans, or however way you need to make them. TDSS 5 is going down here in the ATL. Your man is going to be down there. So if you want to meet Jelani, JB, Bodie, Lopan might be down there. He keeps saying he's going to be there. So he may be there. I'll be there, and some of the other people from X Squad Radio Network will also be there to have a really good time, a really good weekend, and you get to meet some great people that you probably have chatted with in the chat rooms, or that you might have seen on social media that you're friends with. So it's a chance to have a meet and greet and be festive and enjoy each other's company. So do not miss that. TDSS 5 going down October 18th, 19th, and the 20th. That will be a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess it's time to get into, I ran my mouth enough about other stuff. So it's time to get into some of this sports talk. That's why you're here. That's why we're what we're going to talk about. So the biggest thing really was free agency went off this past weekend. Actually on Sunday evening, and it kept going into Monday, and then it slowed down a little bit, but for the most part everything is kind of all set in place. We're going to get into Kawhi Leonard as well, because he hasn't decided where he's going to go, but we'll get to that in a moment. But the biggest thing is the free agency news. So we already know Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant has decided to join forces, and they both signed deals with the Brooklyn Nets. Now, I like it. I mean, to me, we knew the rumors out there was that Kyrie and Kevin were talking about teaming up, and it seems like, it was supposed to be in New York, which I'm going to get to in just a moment, but they decided to go to Brooklyn. And it's a nice look for the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets have young talent. They're still moving pieces around. They made some room for DeAndre Jordan. And everyone's talking about how DeAndre Jordan is one of Kevin Durant's best friends. So maybe that played a part in it. Maybe he helped with the recruitment process. And maybe, that was his quota, or his commission, if you will. You get KD to Brooklyn, we'll go ahead, sign you, and give you, X amount of dollars. So it happened. They're building this team, right? They are definitely going to be in the mix in 2020. This is a 2020 move, obviously. 2020-21 move, I should say, for the Brooklyn Nets. They're going to have Kyrie, but let's just be honest. They're not going to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. They're not going to be winning the championship or anything like this. This is a plan for the future, and that's exactly what they have done. And they will continue to add pieces. Now, the one thing I really want to say about the Brooklyn Nets and the move that they made, how about, just the slap in the face, if you will, to the rival Knicks. Everyone knows the Nets has always been, the second team, or, those guys. And now they're in a prime position where the Knicks have been trying to get free agents there year after year after year after year. And for whatever reason, they can't close the deal. And for Brooklyn to do this, this is a good high-hater moment for the Brooklyn Nets. So I give them a lot of credit. And the other thing I really give them credit for, I said this on social media when all this stuff went down. I said, wow, 6 years, if we hopped in a time machine, me and Lopan, and we went back and we said, hey, you, come here. Let me tell you something. You know that deal where Paul Pierce and KG and all this stuff, and Boston got all these draft picks, and Billy King got fired and all this stuff? How about I tell you in 2020, they're going to be in contention to make a run at the NBA Finals? A lot of people wouldn't have believed that. They would have just said Brooklyn being Brooklyn. They're still going to be, the same Brooklyn Nets. And they are building off of something even from this past year when they went to the